Hello everyone, and welcome to our 22nd installment of Tango Kilo Sierra. We're out here next to beautiful Lake Murray, camping at a camping area at the beautiful marina, Siesta Cove Marina, here in Gilbert, South Carolina. This is going to be a fun camp. As you can tell, it's raining. That's the reason that we've got this special little camp planned that we're going to get going here. We're going to cook some delicious food for you later on tonight, and of course have us a couple of those delicious coolers and taste the mountains a little bit. But let me show you where home for the night is. All right, awesome uncle was gracious enough to let us borrow his van to camp in for the night, so we didn't have to go and order one from U-Haul and go through all that rigmarole. But as you can see, got my cot set up. Got me a little area here in front where I'm gonna be cooking some delicious food, and it ought to be a pretty fun camp. So let's get into this. I'm gonna get everything set back up, go get me some ice from the marina up here, and we'll see you guys here in just a few. All right, so we got everything set up. There's an echo, please ignore the echo. I am not sure of the acoustics of a van, seeing how this is my first camp in a van. But as you can see, we got the lake out the window there. Yet again, I want to thank awesome uncle for letting me utilize his van. We got our whole entire setup going on here. Got our cooler and beers and all of our good stuff under our cot. So I mean, it's pretty roomy. I'm enjoying it. It's raining off and on, so definitely got to stay dry, keep the back of the truck dry also. Well, van, if you would. But that brings me to our like and subscribe segment. To anyone who has liked and subscribed and commented and just contributed and been a really good person, thank you. We really appreciate it here. It wouldn't be possible without you. The fact that y'all have shown so much support is just overwhelming. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy that you enjoy watching me do these videos. So please keep that up. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please consider doing so, because it makes me feel good about myself, and it helps me out a little bit, and I really appreciate it. And also, if you're feeling generous and love to see me do camps just like this, there's a PayPal in the description below the video. And it's a link to my gear fund, and anything you can give is greatly appreciated, even if it's just a like and subscribe. That goes a long way for me too. This beer is for you guys. Tink. Cheers, everyone. Well, all right. Well, we're going to get a little bit more set up, go and scope out the area and see if we can find some cool stuff to see. Thanks for sticking by, everybody. Put a quarter in the fish food here. See if we can find some fish here. From what my awesome aunt has said, they're all over the place out here. As you can see, we're out here on the dock. We're camped back around the corner that way. Lake has a lot of pollen in it, but yeah, them fish love that food. Look at them. Hundreds of them. Go get them some more. Get the rest of what we got here. That doesn't drop on the ground. These fish love this food, man. All right. These are mostly shell cracker and things of that nature. Some bass, mostly shell cracker though. Still pretty cool. As you can see, got the marina in the background. Out here on this dock, pretty good view of the lake from here. Figured I'd come over here and show you. Big old fish just churned up some water right there. Beautiful. It might rain a little bit more tonight, but from what I'm seeing, it's mostly out of here. Which, still gonna make for a fun video, our first van video on our 22nd installment here. But just wanted to come and show you guys the beautifulness of Siesta Cove here and get some good footage. We got some delicious food planned, so stick around for that. Got the good old-fashioned boat ramp here. Got your boat dock. Pretty good price to park your boat trailer and or your car for the day if you're coming out here with some people that you know. But man, how beautiful this lake is. Full of pollen right now because of the time of year it is. And as you can see, I'm in short sleeves and all that good stuff. So it's not too terribly cold out here, and it ain't gonna be tonight. I'd say it's probably in the low 70s, high 60s out here right now. Probably won't get below the 50s, but yeah, it's just an unreal view of the lake there. Lots of pollen. I hate that stuff. Alright guys, well, we'll see you guys back at the cooking segment. We got some delicious food planned. Just stick around and you'll see what we got in store. Thank you guys. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so that brings us to our cooking segment. Got us a couple of different things here that we can use to make what we plan on making. I'm gonna aim you down here. Alright. So we lock this down like you know we do. And we've got to get our can opener and our where is that? I think it's over here. Those are boiled peanuts and potatoes. Got some potatoes and we got some corned beef here that we're gonna mix up in this pot and make super delicious for you guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Trying to keep that shadow out of here. Hope everybody has a wonderful St. Patrick's Day and drinks plenty of beer or whatever you're into and just has a genuinely good time. Alright, so let's get our potatoes open first of all, first and foremost. Anybody that doesn't know how to use a can opener, take the lid out of there, put that down there, make sure it finds its way to our trash can over there. Alright, so we're going to pour this contents into here and put it on our eye here and get it fired up. Alright. Pretty safe. Wind's blowing just a tiny bit, but that's just okay. What we're gonna do is aim you down here so you can see what we're cooking mostly. Gonna take our meat here. This is of course deli slice because it would have taken me forever to make some actual corned beef. You know, just break it up. We'll mix that in there as need be. I like bigger slices more than small. And we've got our other bag pepper and whatnot. Alright, so we're gonna find our salt and pepper, and we'll see you guys back here in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Got our eye cut off until we was ready to cook. Get it fired back up and get her cooking. Alright, so we're gonna grab our light from over here so we can get a little bit better view. Try to get you guys a little bit better view also. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna get that mixed right down in there really good. Real fast. Let's see. Alright guys, well, we're gonna get this cooked down and we'll see you when it's finished. That's starting to become absolutely delicious. Put my light in this hand. Just mix it back and forth. Make sure your meat's getting done. This is pre-cured meat, so really not that big of a deal, but I'm mostly focused on the potatoes getting done more than the meat. But got some salt and pepper in there, and you know, all the good stuff that you know, a good genuine Irish dinner would have. So we're gonna get this corned beef and potatoes cooked up good, and yeah, we'll see how she turns out, guys. Alright, so brought that down to a simmer. We're gonna let it finish cooking. You know, try to let it boil itself off just a little bit. But I think we made some perfect beer infused corned beef hash tonight. I got some salt and pepper that I put in it. Perfect amount. I think it's beautifully perfect. I'm gonna take a bite for you guys real fast. A good bite right there. I might have to blow on it first. It's the ultimate test, people. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Beautiful, delicious, and we're gonna top it off with one of our delicious coolers. Goes together perfectly. Goes together absolutely perfectly. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of our cooking segment. Turn the flame off to this and just let it steam and heat there for a little while. And we'll see you guys at bedtime. Needless to say, that's probably one of the best meals I ever made. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our bedtime. Take my hat off, put my glasses down with it, and well, I'll find those in just a minute. But yeah, it's been a good night. Should be a pretty good sleep. Thought it'd be a little more rainy than it is, but you know, who can complain? It's nice enough outside to really not need a heater or anything. Pretty thankful for that, you know. Great recommendation for dinner. That was the best corned beef hash I ever had in my life. My cousin recommended that. But yeah, guys, well, y'all guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. This video will be coming out the day after St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Pat's. Hope you'll have a great weekend. Celebrate responsibly. Be safe out there. And we'll see you in the morning. Oh, man. Good morning, everybody. That was an awesome sleep. Super comfortable. As you can see, the sun's just peeking up over the horizon. We're gonna get up We can get packed up. And we'll see you guys at the finish line. Making my way back over here to the van. It was a great camp. Slept like a baby. Didn't have to worry about no bugs or rain or trying to stay dry or any of that crazy stuff. Made some delicious food, as you guys saw. Had a great time. Definitely will be looking to do this in the future when the weather's nice like this. Can't do it when it's too hot. Probably could get away with it when it's too cold. But got some fish out there jumping around. Be a good time of day to do some fishing. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my fishing pole. But the old girl still has some life left in her yet. But as usual, everyone, I appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned for more great videos. I got a really awesome roof camp coming up that's going to be a lot of fun. But as usual, we'll find another great place like this, and we'll see you next time.